Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Valued at $4 billion, the UFC is the premier mixed martial arts league in the world.
All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Kane is in the building.
With its popularity at an all-time high, kids from all over the world dream of becoming the next UFC champion.
People in the UFC now, they haven't been training since they were 5 and 6 years old.
Finish with the kids.
When these kids hit the cage, it's going to be a whole new world. These are the champions.
Today, you will definitely see some of the best kids in the world.
I can tell you the dedication outmeasures anything you've ever seen before. If you ask me if these events are like the UFC, I'll say they're better than the UFC.
Kids cage fighting is now legal in 2 states. The regulated sport is called Pankration, and it's one of the safest.
The definition in Pankration is an actual Greek word that I believe means all powers, and it was a sport in the ancient Greek Olympics.
Think of it as MMA, but with no headshots. You can get hurt far more in soccer than you could in this sport. People have no problem with having 2 kids wearing football helmets smashing into each other, but they have a problem with this. Makes no sense to me.
In 2014, the sport was legalized in the state of California.
Pankration, you can help a kid get out of a bad neighborhood.
I teach them so much more than wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and how to strike.
It's really, really a big character-building sport for kids.
Good job.
I come from a really, really horrible background. I didn't graduate high school, and drugs and gangs were something that I was involved in at a very young age. I would love to give my son better opportunities, and that's the goal here.
Control his hips, Evan.
The parents do get a little involved. So there's certain parents that are very cool. Certain parents are just insane.
But no matter what, don't cry, dog.
I sometimes wake up my kids up to fighting out of this corner, yelling at the top of my lungs, crazy. I actually get out there and run miles with them. There's a lot of parents that don't do those extra mental things to help keep them driven and focused.
A lot of people have mixed emotions about what I have my boys doing. A lot of people think they can be kind of savage and stuff. Life is a fight. You gotta fight.
My parents support me all the way. My dad does anything.
It wasn't written, ain't nothing given. A little kid from California with the big vision. Up quick and turn down 7 figures.
I love competing because I want to be in the UFC.
Self-made and self-polished, yeah, stiff flawless.
He just natural, intimidation. He's really good at intimidation.
All right, turn and face the crowd like that. Look at them. Like you're gonna fight. Whoa.
He's not my son. He's my partner.
It comes from my heart and my mind.
For these elite fighters, MMA is more than a sport. It's a way of life.
This is my life. This is my home. This is what I want to do.
I know that that's their dream, is to fight in the UFC, and this is where it's at.